Hey guys, it's Allison from Allison Baccamazzo Content Marketing. Hope you all are having a great start to your week. It's Monday. So I thought I'd try my hand at something new and do some interactive kind of screen sharing videos in lieu of regular blog copy. So I thought this could be a cool way to actually show you guys how to do stuff in the form of video tutorials. So one of the things I wanted to show you guys, is how I use Canva, which is a graphic design tool, with Mailchimp, which is an email marketing platform, to create what I believe are pretty stunning newsletters, and you can even do pop-up ads, all sorts of different projects that you can send out to your customers. I'm a one-woman show, so I am definitely no pro here. I've been doing this for about a year, and I feel like I've learned a lot, but again, I'm just offering the experience and knowledge I've acquired so far. So maybe it can help you guys too. But it's a great way for people getting started, people who don't need something super sophisticated just yet, or maybe who don't ever want something super sophisticated. For me, I have about 40 monthly subscribers. I mean, that's definitely nowhere near the ranks of a large enterprise. So I don't really need any sophisticated email marketing software or automation, maybe down the road one day. But this is kind of for people like who, are sole proprietors, people like me. So here's the newsletter that I'm working on right now to send out for January. So this is kind of just a draft. I've created this basic template and I just plug and play. But so this is kind of what I'm going to show you guys. So what I do is I've got Mailchimp open here. This is my dashboard. So this is the one that I just showed you in my mailbox. We're not going to actually touch that. What I want to do is show you how to do something from scratch so you can do it on your own. So we're going to do create campaign. And by the way, Mailchimp is 100% free. One second here. My computer is acting up a little bit. I'm not sure what it's doing. It's like freaking out on me. Okay. Let me see. Oh, interesting. I didn't click that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so as you can see here, you can do email ads, like a pop-up ad, or something for social media. You can do a landing page, all sorts of stuff. So we're going to do an email. You can also do, in addition to a regular email, which is what I'm going to show you, you can do automated emails, plain text, which is no visuals, or A/B testing, which is a great way to kind of gauge the effectiveness of different emails. You could segment them and send them to different consumer bases and demographics, and all different kinds of, variables can come into play with A/B testing. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we're just going to do a regular email. So we're going to do sample newsletter. That's just going to be the title of this campaign. So ad recipients. So we're going to choose a list. So before you can even create a newsletter, you have to have a list. So if you click on lists really quick, so here you can see I've got all my lists. So I've got subscriber thank yous, I've got welcome messages, and here's my list. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to show all of that to you guys. But if you want to create a list, for example, you need to put in names. You need to put in, a default email address. You need to do a default from name. You need to do all sorts of different stuff here. So make sure you have an actual list. You won't be able to send a newsletter to anybody without a list. So we're going to go back to campaigns here. Okay, so go back to, as soon as we created it, Mailchimp saved it. So we're just going to go back in here. Okay, so we're going to do our 40, my 40 monthly e-newsletter subscribers. You can personalize the to field So, if you want it to be somebody's name instead of their email address, you could do that. I don't do that, but you could do that if you want. Of course, it's going to be from me. For you, it'll be from your email. Subject line. So let's just do that. And then we could do we could do something like that. You can also add emojis. So we're going to save. Okay, now we're going to design it. Now this is where Canva comes into play. So before that though, if you want, you can go to themes, and Mailchimp will have a ton of different themes that you can pick from. I personally don't like this. I mean, you totally could do this, but for the purposes of this demonstration, you have to have your own control, or you have to have control of your own layout. So I just go to this. And again, even if you don't want a template, they have like formats that you can use for different purposes. For me though, I like to do one column full width. If you don't do full width, it's going to have this weird border around it, and I find it looks just really weird. You want it to be taking up the whole screen of the whole body copy of the email. So I do one column full width. So what we're going to do here now is I get rid of all of this. So delete, delete. And at this point, it's just plug and play. You can keep this stuff down here. This is something you want here because when you go back here, it allows you to look at it like that, which I think is nice. So that's up to you. But what we want to do here is start dropping images. So basically what we're going to do is you're going to take an image, put it right there. Take an image, put it right there. And you're just going to start plugging and playing. So here I've got all my different Canva stuff. So here's all my Canva. So if you were to just go to canva.com, mine's just going to pull up my whatever you want to call it, my home page. These are all the different projects I've been working on in Canva. Canva is completely free. If you want to use Canva at work, which is their more sophisticated platform, it's $12.95 a month, and you can get certain perks, like you can use custom dimensions versus using set like traditional dimensions that only Canva allows you to use. You can get some different, designs that are normally not available to people with just a base subscription. So this is kind of where I'm working off of. So I've got this here. So I took a screenshot of this and a screenshot of this already. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Canva, and I'm going to browse. I uploaded it already to Mailchimp, and you're going to insert it. Boom, there you go. Now we're going to go here, we're going to browse, and I'm going to go ahead and insert. Boom, there you go. And there you go. It's as simple as that. And you can see that it looks like one seamless element. There's no line. It just, plugs and plays. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do image and caption, and that's going to go, and this is just to show you my specific layout. You totally don't need to do this exact same one. You can do whatever you want. So for me, for instance, I'm going to browse. I took a screenshot of my cover story, which was right here. And I just kind of typed it up in a Canva template. And I'm just going to browse, and I'm going to upload. Oops, sorry. Insert. There we go. Okay, so now it's a little blurry. You might have to take a couple different screenshots, like I have one here. Let's see how that one looks. Okay, so that's a little too big. So basically you're just going to have to play around with it. I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. So what you want to do is let's see here. So what you want to do is, so you go to settings, image alignment. I like mine to the left, and then I do my text to the right. And then what I do is go to content, and then it should shouldn't be all the way down there. So you can start typing and doing whatever you want here, but for some reason it goes like that when it really shouldn't. Well, for the purposes of this video and keeping it as brief as I can, we're already at 10 minutes. I'm just going to move on. But basically, play around with it, you guys. It definitely takes a little bit of time. That's kind of the blessing and curse of being your own boss and being basically responsible for doing all this on your own. But if I were to go to Mailchimp and show you, 1 second here, go to my dashboard. If I were to show you, so let's say I'm going to go to the one that I actually have completed. You can see here that I've got an image here, and then I've actually got, and this is all stuff I can change in real time. So you can see right here that it's changing. So you can play around with it. You can make it look like however you want. Okay, so I'm going to X out of that. So back here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another block drop. And again, I created this using Canva. I'm going to insert it. Boom, that's at the bottom. And then of course here, you can go ahead and do, so for instance, if I go to Facebook, I'm going to go to my professional Facebook page. You go here, take the link. Okay, and then you just go back. Boom. And you just can do that with whatever you want. So you can do it with your Twitter, with your website. You can add another service, email, I mean, whatever you want. Then here, so for me, what I did was I decided to make it my own. You know, share a link with a friend to subscribe. You can book an appointment that'll take you to my online booking platform here. Okay. You can follow me on LinkedIn. You got to do the unsubscribe, of course. And of course, you want to copyright it. So Mailchimp gives you kind of boilerplate language for some of that. So play around with it. So save and close. And basically that's it, guys. I tried to do this as quick as I could to not make it too drawn out. But one thing I want to mention to you guys is that if you do a quick Google search for Canva newsletter templates, you'll be brought. So for instance, all I did was just Canva newsletter templates on Google, first link, and boom. So, I mean, so much inspiration here, all free, and you literally could just copy and paste like snippets. This is all free. So no copyright permissions. So let's say you just want something like this, right? Just to give you a quick little example of something else you can do. So let's say you want to do something like this, my holiday schedule, right? Boom, just one image, super straightforward, nothing crazy. What you can do is get rid of all this, get rid of it. Actually, no, we can keep that. Get rid of this. Or, you know what, I'm getting rid of everything just so you can see starting from scratch. You take one image, boom, browse, and literally all you do is you just insert. There you go, boom. And that could be it. That could be your email. It's that simple. So pretty easy. You can preview it. You can enter preview mode. Boom. X out of that. You can do all sorts of stuff. So you can send a test email to yourself. Yeah. So pretty simple. So I'm going to go back now. I'm going to go to my campaigns. And now I'm going to delete this because I no longer need it. and you're done. So I think I'm going to do pop-up ads on a different video because I'm going to try my best to keep these relatively short. So I hope this helped you guys. It's a great way to get started, and you can play around, have fun, get creative, and express your unique brand personality through Canva and Mailchimp for email marketing purposes. All right, if you have any questions, reach out to me. You know how to get to me, Facebook message, live chat on my website, or just comment on my blog. Okay, guys, bye.